Christina, how are you?
Hi Muna, how are you doing?
Good, thank you. It is still okay with you that we do this interview today? We can stop at any time.
Okay, yep, that's fine.
Also, I just want to touch base with you about the confidentiality and the limit of confidentiality. You may already be aware, but everything we talk about is strictly confidential.
Okay.
What's brought you in today again?
Well, it's my youngest daughter. We had, over the summer, we had an incident happen at my house. We were having a big pool party. It was a hot day, you know, and everyone comes to my house because Auntie has a pool.
Yes.
So our neighbors came over, and her husband, you know, everyone was at my house. My whole family came over, and I had just passed out lemonade with some blueberries in it, you
It was
know,
a great time.
Yeah, a good time, you know. Got out new mason jars and had just given them to my neighbor, and one of their friends was there, and they started getting into an argument. Well, my youngest daughter happened to be sitting in our living room, and they got into an argument, and the guy took the mason jar and slammed it over the guy's head in front of my youngest daughter, Marina. And it's like, she's not used to seeing that, and it's like, we got him out of the house and told him to, you know, leave and go home. But, you know, my daughter has never seen violence like that, and lately, I think because of it, lately she doesn't want to stay at home by herself.
She must be traumatized about
And
this
it
situation.
is. I mean, it traumatized us all. I mean, at some point, you know, it's like we just didn't, you know, we talked about it. I'm like, you're safe, you know, he got arrested, you know, everyone's safe. And, you know, it's been like a month now, and yet still she's nervous about being by herself. And it's, you know, it's not like we leave her home by herself a lot, but she is in middle school, and it's like an hour in between when I get out of school to when she gets off the bus, so it's like she has to stay by herself for an hour, and she's just, it's like, she's just crying and just doesn't want to be left at home by herself, and so it's like, you know, I really think before it was not a big deal, but now after this incident happened at our house, you know, it scares her to even think to be home by herself, so we've been thinking about having her see a counselor.
Definitely, it's gonna be a good idea, Christina, because I have a kids of mine. If they witness situation like that, it's very hard for them. And I can understand what your daughter going through, and it's very hard for her.
I mean, she is 11, and it's like, you know,
she's young.
She never ready. I mean, she had like a front row seat to it, and it's like, it was awful. And for her to witness that, it's just, it's really been busy for her. So, I just, I don't know.
I think it will be a great idea that you see a counselor. And I do.
And I don't know if it should be like a family, because it's like my husband was there, and like, so.
Or do you think you prefer you and your daughter, or with the husband and the whole family, or?
I don't know. I mean, maybe just her and I could come in, and I don't know if she'll open up and talk with you, where she just meet you, but
I think definitely a good idea would be you and her. She can feel comfortable because you're there in the room with her. I actually do family counseling, and will be more than happy to help you about this, and we can discuss with more detail with her and see how she is and how she feels about this situation.
I mean, she's fine in the community, and a lot of the days it's like it doesn't bother her. But the minute you bring up like, oh, Marina, there's going to be time where, you know, you have to be by yourself at home, and it's not like I couldn't take her somewhere, which I have been taking her somewhere, but it's just, she gets off the bus, there's like a 20-minute before my next daughter gets home, and it's just been hard. And it's like, if she opens up and talks about it, then maybe things would be better.
I think so. Did she talk about it?
She really did. I mean, we talked about it, and we told her, you know, you're safe. You know, he got arrested after doing something bad like that, because if you do things like that, you know, you do go to jail.
Okay.
So
That's great.
it's
I will
just,
be.
it's awful because it's like nothing in our house has ever happened like this before, and so violence is not a thing in my house. So for her
Yes.
to witness this, it was very traumatizing for her.
I will be more than happy to help you about this, and I do family counseling, and
Okay.
it will be great. Thank you for coming, Christina, and
Alright.
sharing this concern
Yeah.
about your daughter. Thank you so much. See you next time.